I want to apologize. I tried to show off, and it went horribly awry. A lot of podcasts would not accept that, and they'd redo it. Not me. I'm the same guy who told you guys not to buy romaine lettuce because of the E. coli. That was me. I put that out there. So, stay tuned. Say hi to your grandma for me. You're all a piece of shit. Welcome to the show. Alex Kool-Aid Ansel is here.
Back by popular demand. What's up? How we doing, onions?
Wow, welcome.
How we doing, onions?
Alex,
Funyuns?
fantastic.
Onion rings? What do you call your fans?
What did you say?
What do you call your fans? Onion rings?
Onion rings?
Funyuns?
We're the onions.
Just the onions?
Or the onion boys, or the onion crew.
Yeah. Onion gang? Bang bang onion gang?
The mayhem of onions. Garrett Hall is here.
What the fuck? Did you see that?
Dude,
What
that
just
mic
happened?
just fucking
It
popped
just
up like
shot
a
up.
dinosaur head.
Fuck yeah, dog.
Oh, man.
Ever seen the Goonies? We got booby traps all
Yeah,
over.
it looks like
It's
it.
like, oh, the show's on.
Damn.
Sorry. A lot of this is falling apart. We were talking about before we started. This may be the last podcast I ever do. Alex, I'm
week?
glad you could come for it. It's
Yay.
been a long time coming.
Oh, I'm coming.
All right. Well, welcome, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope yours was great and that you got all the Black Friday out of you. Did you Black Friday'd?
I just online stuff. I didn't
move. What were you going to say?
I wasn't in line. I was online.
That's what I'm talking
about.
about.
I bought a couple things on Black Friday. I took advantage of like Black Friday week sales. So like on Tuesday, I bought an Xbox instead of waiting on Black Friday. So word.
You bought it before Black Friday.
Yeah.
They were having Black Friday sales are still going on.
Yeah. Cyber Monday and all that
That's
shit.
great.
Yeah.
Garrett, anything for Black Friday?
I bought my wife a pair of Beats headphones, like those super nice ones. That's about it.
Beats.
The ones by Dre. You know.
Yeah. It's an Apple product now.
It sure is.
They just paid that man $1 billion.
Yeah.
And he went, cool. I'm going to go do boats.
I'm
No,
gonna do
I always
boats
just
now.
feel like rich people do boats.
They do.
I don't even know what I mean by do, but
Yeah. I was gonna ask you to clarify, but hey,
When you say do boats,
yeah, like just like have boats.
you know that they
Everything's
do
falling apart in here. My microphone fell apart right in front of me just now.
boating shoes.
This is dumb. I get one thing working. We're finally streaming live on Facebook. Welcome if you're watching on Facebook. I hope it's still
Yo.
working. If it's not,
Facebook
it
fam.
has something to do with frames per second.
like, as it always does. You know.
The bandwidth. As Alex always says to me, I can't be streamed, which is an insane thing to yell.
Okay.
But every time he's in my car, he yells it out the window at people in the Popeyes drive-thru, and it's like, you're embarrassing.
I finally had it.
Oh, you had the
Yeah.
chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Please,
liked it a
dear
lot.
God, explain to people what it is, because a lot of people are getting in an argument about whether or not it's better than the Chick-fil-A, and I realized that I was holding this false Chick-fil-A on a pedestal thing, and I was like, it's just better. It's definitely better.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I liked it a lot. I went on a Sunday morning because I went grocery shopping, and as I was like, I fucking, I got all my food and shit, then I'm ready to go, and there's a guy with a Popeyes bag in the grocery store, and I was like, oh yeah, there's a Popeyes right here. I should see if there's a line. And only a fat fuck like me would be like, oh, I'm leaving the grocery store with a week's worth of food, but let me go buy a
Let me
sandwich.
stop by Popeyes real
Yeah,
quick.
on the way for the ride home.
Why
And
wouldn't you?
So
Have you had it, Garrett?
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing.
It rocks. Yeah.
So I'm putting up the groceries in the car, and I look at the Popeyes, and there was no line. I was like, I'm fucking getting it. I'm going to go get it. Drove up there, went inside. There was no fights, which was like, all right, that's fine.
That's part of the experience you missed
right?
out on. Yeah.
Yeah, you see the stuff online.
A man got killed in
I
like
saw that.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Like literally killed.
He
Yeah.
got killed for cutting in line, so
So he probably he
but
deserved
like
it at
I
that point.
said before, I think we did it with Jocelyn or whatever, but it was like, how do you think that goes down now? You get a sandwich?
I did.
Like the police
Yeah.
come take that guy away, and you get your sandwich before you go to jail?
It's his last meal before he gets.
Tell me how that restaurant doesn't shut the fuck down and nobody gets a sandwich now.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So I went
That's
in
a
there.
good point.
And they had the two different ones, and I was like, "What's the difference?" Oh, just the sauce. Well, give me the spicy one.
Fuck yeah, you want the spicy
And I
one?
want-
Oh, I haven't had a spicy.
Oh, you just got the original?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
You got to
some
start
kick.
with the original.
No, because you're right though. Because I had a spicy first.
Need a
and then-
baseline, I guess.
Yeah. I had a spicy first, then an original, and I was like, the original's just not the same.
Yeah, but like Chick-fil-A has a spicy and a regular.
Yeah, but the difference is the meat with Chick-fil-A's. With Popeyes, it's just the sauce.
I like that. The difference is the meat.
Mm-hmm.
Your accent, and where are you from?
Arkansas originally.
Where?
Arkansas.
Where?
Oh, Little Rock.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I just worked there in July.
Yeah. Looney Bin.
Yeah, fuck yeah. The beautiful loony bin.
Historic.
With the greatest comedy audience in the world.
It's
Scenic.
a great. Yeah, do you work there when you go home?
Nah, no.
No.
I just know I know the people that I grew up with who go out to the Looney Bin. And I'm like, oh yeah, that probably sucks. You know.
Yeah. It's a different crowd. Kool-Aid wants to come out and do it with me next year.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I got into it because a friend of mine manages the club in Tulsa.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And then I just started doing all of them because why not? Like you almost have to put together the 4 weeks of work out there to make it
Right, and that's why
worthwhile.
I can't do it because I've tried talking to him before, and it's like I can't do it all 4 weeks because I'm still in the military, so I can't like take all those days off at once.
Yeah, I do radio. I think in Little Rock, which is like Heather and Pool Boy.
Heather and Pool Boy, yeah.
This is the name of your radio
Radio Legends.
morning show.
Radio Legends in Little Rock.
Legends.
Listen,
Heather and Pool
Put
Boy.
some respect on their name.
yeah.
Oh, split cam audio is fucked. I'll work on it. Thank you. That's what you're here for.
Yeah, those are Little Rock Legends.
Do you listen to them? Did you grow up?
No,
listening
I
to
grew up
them?
listening to Power 92.3, the rap station, and I listened to 105.1 Classic Country.
It's a good mix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Heather and Pool Boy, I think I've done it 3 times now. They're great. They love me.
I'm sure.
Do they yell out their soundboard like you do too?
One time Heather wasn't there, and for a minute, just for a minute, I got a glimpse of another life.
Yeah.
Could have been the Patrick and Pool Boy.
Yeah, could have been.
I was like, I could have been doing radio in the morning,
Could have been Cannonball in the Pool
in the
Boy.
middle of nowhere. Oh
Could
my
have
God.
had a nice house on some acreage in Little Rock, Arkansas.
I was there.
you know.
I think 30% of people lost their power for a week during a storm when I was there.
Very cool. So, yeah.
It's a dope part of the world to die in.
Why do you think I moved out here, man?
What made you pick Vegas?
Well, I didn't really pick Vegas.
Vegas picked me.
No,
The
Like
military.
Harry
Yeah,
Potter's wand.
the military straight told me like, "Hey, you're going to Vegas."
Oh fuck, you're in. Yeah, I forgot you're in the Air Force.
yeah.
Oh my god. So you must be young.
26.
Oh, not that young.
Yeah, not too bad.
You've been doing this, so you have to be careful. You're doing comedy and you're in the military.
Mm-hmm.
And because I don't want to pick a fight with an Air Force guy, but let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm glad this is filming for insurance purposes.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't have any.
Join the club, baby.
I just did a military tour last year. It was the first one. It's not the first military show I've ever done, but a tour. So like Kuwait, fucking Bahrain. I went to an Air Force base in Abu Dhabi. You ever been
That's
to this?
not a real world.
No.
Okay, well, there's a base there.
I believe you.
forget what it's called. It might be top secret. I shouldn't be talking about this. Some of it was. Like the one in Jordan. There's not one. Or is there? We got a complaint at that Air Force base because we used the word fuck on stage. And by the time we had taken off and landed at the next base, we got a fucking complaint. Only from the Air Force.
Those people suck anyways. Like,
Oh my God.
Whoever complained
How are they the
fucking
faggots?
sucks. Yeah. Whoever complained fucking sucks.
And I don't mean that. No disrespect. Thank you for your service. And also thank you for your phone call to bitch about the word fuck.
Yeah, I did stand up for
Sharp.
a bunch
They
of
call
my
it sharp. Right?
What?
Sexual harassment and...
Oh, they did then, yeah. I thought you were talking about like the skinhead thing.
No, that's like the age...
I was like,
who
what?
we got in trouble with on the base was called
okay.
sharp. It was like
Yeah.
sexual harassment and
Yeah, they changed.
racism,
Yeah, they changed all of that.
penises.
They're like, you're not sexual or
They
racist
changed
enough.
it? They changed
Yeah,
it?
it's called Green Dot now. So that encompasses like all of. They realized that sending people to a class for sexual assault and sending people to a suicide prevention class was kind
It's
of
just
stupid.
turning people on.
Yeah, getting them too
In the
horned
same
up.
class?
Yeah, no.
okay.
Now it's the same class. Now it's the same thing. It used to be like two separate classes you have to go to on 2 separate days, and everybody's like, "Why don't we just combine this thing?"
When
'Cause-
I was a kid, it was 2 separate classes.
yeah, back in the good old days, you know.
So on Mondays it's sexual harassment, Tuesdays it's suicide,
Yeah.
and then Wednesdays is racial sensitivity and
No, that all encompasses Green Dot too.
Jesus.
That's an awful name. Why Green Dot?
We're not recording this, are we? No, honestly,
I doubt it. I don't know how any of this fucking works.
I honestly don't remember why. I have to take the class again soon, and I do not remember why it's called that. I even have a card that says I'm certified in it, but
Certified in...
Green Dot. It
Great.
means I'm not going to let anyone,
Great.
kill themselves in front of me or.
Oh my God. Well, there goes the finale of
I
today.
know. That was going to be my closer.
We had a whole suicide thing
Yeah.
planned.
Oh man.
That's my thing whenever I quit comedy, you know.
It's gonna be good. Okay, hopefully the audio with reverb is fixed. I'm sorry about that. That was a fucking dumb move of me. You have a confession you want to do, Alex, about last night? You want to talk about what happened to your life? You had a brush with death?
No, I mean no, just I don't know, I was just feeling off all day yesterday. And then I
What
don't
does
know.
that mean to you?
I don't know. I
An
just
off
wasn't
man.
I don't know if it was something I ate or it just I wasn't feling 100%. Like the head was cloudy.
Shouldn't have got the spicy.
I mean, it was a couple weeks ago. It's weird for that to kick in later. It was like a sleeper agent waiting for it to fucking fuck me up. No, just no. And this is before the whole, not even legal shit, just getting pulled over. But I just felt, I was like, oh, I'm drinking way too much, and I'm gonna take a little booze break. And
how long has it been?
I drank Monday, so.
A day.
Okay. So we might be, because what I thought after the show today, I thought this would be fun if after the show today, we, you and me, we played video games drunk. But like basic games. Do you
Yeah.
play video games?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Not much.
Well, you could be the ref.
Yeah, I'll referee it and call you both gay for playing video games.
I think video games are gay, and the only
Whoa,
ones
whoa.
What do you mean? Prove me wrong.
I agree with you in a sense.
Hey man,
Not gay.
I've been trying to catch them all. I'm on
Look.
Pokemon Shield. Hit me up on friend code. It's on my social media at Y2 Kool-Aid.
I don't mean gay homosexual. I
You mean gay in the middle school
I
sense
mean
of the
it
word?
the bad way.
Yeah.
Well, video games were there for me when nobody else was.
They weren't. Not even they were there. It was pretty fucking lonely. We were too poor to have video games. Everybody else got Nintendo, I think, in 1984.
Yeah.
I'm old as fuck. And I don't think I got it until like 88. Everybody else was like on to the next shit. They were waiting for the Super Nintendo to come
Yeah.
out. And like I was like, have you guys seen Duck Hunt? The gun. It works with your TV. Like at the arcade. Nobody was impressed with it.
Yeah.
That was my first system. And then we never got the Super Nintendo. I had a Sega Genesis, but I think like 7 years after.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I think in high school or out of high school when I got it, and I didn't care.
Yeah.
Because I had discovered computers.
Oh, yeah.
And you could program them to cry for you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Which
was kind of cool.
Yeah, I didn't care much about video games because I discovered pussy, but
wow. How Arkansas.
I know. Yeah. But
tell us what it was like.
I still have an Xbox 360 sitting in my house. Like that's the only game system I have.
We need electricity to play
Xbox
video games.
360?
Yeah.
What do you play on that?
I don't. I haven't touched it in probably 6 months.
I'm the same way with pussy.
Yeah.
And Alex, you have every system. You have all the
No.
one.
I took a actually pretty good break from buying and playing video games. Probably from like 2012.
But you got that new handheld shit everybody's got. What's it called?
I got the Switch. I got that.
Those actually look cool.
I got the Switch, but I got it with my.
Now I'm the fucking gay one.
Yeah.
Well, I got the Switch
Yeah,
with
for
my
not liking
squeezed
Switch.
money. So I was like, hey, I've had a long enough break from video games, like 5 years where I didn't buy.
That's why they call it the Switch. It wins people over. It's like
I'm switched over to the other team now.
A minute ago, he literally was like, I agree with you. Games are fucking gay.
No, but having
that
something
Then I
you
said
can,
that into the Switch, and he's like, I actually like that one.
no, having something you can like play on the bus or wherever you're hanging out, you know.
Yeah.
On the bus?
Lots of people take the bus.
Who?
Have you met any comedians? Like,
No.
Switch is a car payment, but
yeah.
Tell me more.
So many comics in this town take the bus.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What are they, poor?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Make something of yourself.
Thank
No.
you. I'm trying.
You know, if you work really hard, you got to have a podcast studio that's falling apart in front of everyone's eyes for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all you need is a few monitors, a couple of webcams, and a wish and a dream. Woohoo! Here's how bad mine is. My whole monitors have switched now,
Yeah.
and now I just have a map of Catalina behind me.
Yeah. No.
Thanks. Thanks, OS 10, for the fucking update. You know what? I'm keeping it. That's our new permanent thing we look at. That and a picture of Ken Jeong,
No. Oh, Jesus.
which I have framed in my car.
What the fuck?
You're like, oh, you're just bringing it home from getting it framed? Nope, that's where I keep it.
No. pray to it before you go. Before you do spots.
I keep a framed picture of Ken Jeong in my car. I don't want to talk about it. Say hi to your grandma for me.
Glorious leader.
You're still on Jewel?
Yeah.
I got you back on Jewel?
Yeah.
I bet you wish you'd never given me those two.
No, it's not too bad. I mean, because I got this one for $10. So.
Pussy.
Thank you.
You got Jewel cucked.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
What do you think about this? I'm going to quit. I'm going to give myself to the end of the month to quit, and not for a New Year's thing. I just now realized in my head that sounds like a New Year's thing. So now I'm going to do it like in a week.
Oh, okay.
Fuck that.
Should probably do it.
I won't
February
conform.
1st.
Yeah.
I won't fall in line, Mr. Military Man.
Taking
I'm not
orders.
sucking Uncle Sam's dick out on Catalina.
Out in Catalina.
The third guy looks like if Zuckerberg ate popcorn instead of coding Facebook. That's pretty good.
That's good.
That's Moody. He's in New Zealand. He is. I think. How tall are you now, Moody? 3'3".
When you convert it to.
Yeah.
Meters.
I'm getting hats next week from Rick's.
Nice.
So we'll have Rick's Wings and Rings hats.
Hell yeah.
They're gonna be puff embroidery.
Nice.
They're gonna be dope.
Yeah.
I talked to him. I can get you one.
Oh.
But I think that's it. I'm
Are
gonna try
they-
to steal like 7.
Are they going to be
and
like the
auction them
Samuel
off.
L. Jackson 97 Kangles?
No.
Like those? No, like a baseball
Why would
hat?
you assume any hat would ever be that?
I don't know. Just
If
'cause
any
of-
friend called you and said, I got a new hat, would you go like, oh, is it a Kangle? Why did you ever jump to that?
Because that's
seems
what
like an
Rick's
insane
always likes to
guess.
wear from Wicks Rings and Things.
If your friends were
Wicks,
like
rings,
super
and
Irish.
things?
Rick's Wings and Things.
Yeah.
Or is it Rings and Things?
By the way, I've been getting a lot of heat from both Wicks.
And Vicks Vapor Rub?
This is Wicks This is Rick's Candle Shop Wicks.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah.
Fuck.
Because they also sponsor your Sunfire, right?
Yeah, I've gotten a lot of heat, no pun intended, for recently from both Wendy's and from Rick's Wings and
Wendy's
Rings.
still? They need to stop listening because I'm tired of apologizing.
How long you lived in Vegas, Garrett?
Like 3.5 years.
Have you been to Rick's Wings and Rings?
I don't believe so.
Oh fuck!
Missing
I
out.
can't believe this guy.
Where's that
hasn't
at?
taken you.
Where is it not?
No.
Really?
It's a big franchise.
When you think
Yeah.
about it, I like what you did there, but you should actually tell him that. What other roads it's on? I don't even know. Like Russell and
There's one on Decatur.
Is it down there by that row of strip clubs?
yep.
Okay. I think I know.
That
what
The
it is.
industrial park.
Nothing
Yeah.
sounds more Rick's.
Yeah. Like by.
There's one in Chinatown
That sounds cool.
or Asianville, whatever you want to
Is
call
there?
it.
I don't know where anyone is other than the one I think on Russell.
Okay.
But what they do, they do crazy specials. Bring your own ranch night. Weird stuff. But they're mad at me. They sponsored the show. They give me
I be
all,
popping bottles in that bitch.
they in exchange for talking about them on the show, they give me all the handy wipes I can use, and
Wow.
as long as I use them in restaurant, I can't take them out. And
Looks like I'm taking a hooker shower in the bathroom.
and Wendy's has sponsored the show for years. Alex knows this. He's done several ads.
Well, a lot
live
of
spots.
I've done
for-
more apologies than I've done ads for them.
What do you mean?
For Wendy's?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow. Okay, we're doing that now. We're just glossing
what
that
do you
over.
mean? Yeah, what do you mean?
Like
Oh yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying now is actually I'm gonna have to do an apology because we've been talking about the Popeyes chicken sandwich so much. Both Rick's and Wendy's are mad at the show.
Well, make a
Yeah.
good sandwich
They've been-
then we talk
I've
about
gotten
it.
several letters from what looks like a lawyer, but I don't know what Esquire means.
Those are just 3 letters.
We're all Esquires if we want to be. Like we can just put that at the end of our
I don't
name.
know. Once I read the first therefore or aforementioned, I'm like, I'm out.
To whom it may concern.
People talking like Morpheus from the Matrix, you know?
Right. It's like I didn't sign up for clues from the escape room.
yeah.
This is awful. So I'm gonna have to have somebody look at it.
All right. I'll look at it for you.
Hopefully somebody at Popeyes can look at it. Maybe we can just jump aboard
Hey,
and let Popeyes be a
good
sponsor.
move.
How
I
many-
do like Wendy's spicy nugs though. They brought those back, so I'm back on board with Wendy's. I was off the train for a while.
That's actually great. Keep doing that.
Yeah, I was off
If you
for a little
could-
while.
if you-
yeah, and
yeah,
then you
fuck
brought
it.
back the spicy nugs.
Yeah, fuck
I'm
it.
into
Go,
Wendy's
go,
again.
right,
Yeah.
right. What else do you like? yeah, tell
I'll,
them.
I'll get an occasional Baconator.
Let 'em know.
And of course the classic spicy
Right,
chicken
right,
sandwich,
uh-huh.
mayo only. You know,
Frosties? You like Frosties?
no.
Fuck it. Don't,
You
what?
don't dip the spicy nugs in the
No.
frosting?
Everyone
no.
loves a Frosty, bro.
I'm not a Frosty guy.
Okay, well,
their new fries.
For the show,
the new fries are
For
good.
the show, do you like Frosties?
For the show, listen, I dump a Frosty straight in my gullet, bro.
Don't oversell it.
They don't advise that. Brain freeze. Yeah. That could cause an accident when you're driving.
I'll beat
That's
off with
great.
a Frosty.
That's
I don't
great.
care.
Maybe we'll win 'em. By the way, that's a good spicy chicken sandwich too. Wendy's.
Yeah.
You know, let's not shit on the original.
I like
Wendy's. Let's
the
see if
OG.
the desktop switches back.
I like how the artisanal cheeses they sometimes
Excuse you?
put. Sorry, I was using lawyer
we
talk.
just got done telling you were gay. You're gonna come bust out with
Talking about
artisanal
artisanal
cheese.
cheeses.
Yeah,
and he's
they
gonna
put
say artisanal.
Fuck off. It's artisanal. All right.
It's whatever you want it to be, hunka hunka.
So I was munching on a charcuterie board
I
the other
bet
day.
you were. Not even any meat or cheese, just the board.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't have spilled ranch on it. So
Yeah. Makes anything go down. I get you. Nobody's judging. We're just talking about it.
Get a tongue splinter from it.
Jesus Christ. Okay, anyway, you were noshing on some charcuterie.
Oh no, I just wanted to throw in another fancy word with artisanal. That's why I threw that one out.
Oh, okay. I
Keep
got
the bit
it.
going.
Save it for your Pinterest. Fucking weird. I did want to plug this book. This is a friend of mine on a serious note with Catalina in the background because I contributed to this book on Greg Giraldo in like 2012. I did an interview. My buddy Matt Balaker wrote it, and it's like an interview with like over 60 comics about Greg Giraldo. If you enjoyed Greg Giraldo, he's one of my favorite comics. I got to work with him in 2007 and 8 and had some stories. Here's what I don't like. It's a great book, though. Pick it up, read it. If you like Greg Giraldo and are curious about his life. I don't know how long you've been doing comedy, young buck.
Yeah.
But you weren't around. He was a fucking legend.
I wasn't.
You know what he said at the Comedy Central roast of Flavor Flav?
What did he say?
He said that Flavor Flav looked like King Lear got caught in a forest fire. That's a great joke. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Because the jewelry and okay. I have cancer, is what I'm trying to say. It's a good book. It's called Greg Giraldo, A Comedian Story, and I'm in it. And I come to the part with my contribution in it, and it talks about the weekend I met him in Orlando during St. Patrick's Day.
Does it start with, hey, I got a heroin guy?
No, but by the end of that weekend, Greg had been up for 36 hours straight on coke. And none of that's in here because there's some funny stuff that happened.
All right.
And it's not in this fucking book.
Well, you just telling me that he was up for 36 straight hours in Orlando, Florida on coke is...
On the last day...
I want to hear more about that already.
I think it was Sunday, which is always like an early day at Orlando Improv. We got... I wasn't staying up and doing coke. He was. But I was partying a little bit with him and all these people from shows. And he was like going to people's houses and like just staying out all night and shit. And on the last day, we started making fun of Dane Cook for some reason.
Yeah.
And we just started like in everything we were saying to each other, like overacting how Dane Cook would do it. Like, well, it's time to get in the car. Like just like overacting everything. He was like tipping, somebody at a restaurant. Like, oh, this is for you. And then he was so fucking coked out of his mind. He went on stage that night and actually started like shit talking Dane Cook.
Oh shit!
But this is like 2007
when he was at the height of his powers.
But also like iPhones. St. Patrick's Day is March, so the iPhone wasn't out yet. Android wasn't a fucking thing yet.
No.
People could maybe film it on a Razor. But the problem with those formats is like there were no way to really get it onto anything else unless you hooked it to your computer and people would lose the cable and then just go, fuck it.
Yeah.
And like you don't have any photos or videos from your fucking old flip phone.
That was the first thing I do when I get it. And if I got a phone, I'd look at the computer. I now know is the cord that goes to the computer. Back then, I'd be like, oh, what the fuck that is.
Right.
And
And cloud shit wasn't a shit. Like I have every photo I've taken on any phone I've ever had because it just syncs over.
Yeah.
But like none of that. So there's no video of this, of course. Which is crazy.
And even if you could upload it from a Razor phone to the internet, the video is so shitty that like no one could confirm or deny what he's actually saying.
Somebody said he was good, but not good enough to live, though. It's pretty fucking mean. Please don't do that. Again, we'll edit that out.
He died like 2 weeks before my buddy Tommy was going to work with him. And so my buddy Tommy just went, yeah, I guess he really didn't want to work with me. I was like, fucking A, Tommy. Like, God damn it.
Yeah, I actually had a date on the calendar with him. And then I thought about calling and being like, so am I headlining now? Or how does it work? Does it just bump up?
Yeah.
I don't know how.
It's a legitimate question.
Yeah, I mean, you still need a comedy show that night. You don't pause 3 months out from now and then go, look, we had a comedian here tonight, but he died. Oh, my God. What happened? On the way over? Oh, no. 3 months ago.
3 months ago,
he was in the calendar, and we wrote it in pen. So it is what it is.
There was a while back, there was a comic that passed, and it's like, oh, man, what? Had they been sick? So you go to their Facebook, and you see their last post, and the last post is like, hey, I'm doing a show late November at this place, da-da-da. And then you see they passed, and you're like, Should I hit up that venue?
Yeah, well, I think a headliner.
I always send those producers my avails. I hang out at funerals to see if they're looking for that guy type. You know what I mean?
If their kids need a new stepdad or what?
Oh my God, I cannot wait for the day Zach Galifianakis or Seth Rogen die. I can go either way. All I have to do is work on it and shape things.
National tragedy.
It can happen. Well, did you hear? This is the thing that upset me over Thanksgiving was the Pete Davidson show.
I was about to say with the NDAs and then talking about with the phone and all
This
that
is
shit.
fucking nuts. This is going to be the next. First of all, nobody can enforce this. You can't.
Right, you can't make me sign an NDA.
Really imagine what a douche you would look like if you went after someone for saying, I went to a Pete Davidson show.
Oh, gross. I mean, like, okay, not to say, Pete and Dave Chappelle, of course, different levels, but Chappelle.
Whoa. I'm not going to sit here.
Fuck off.
Well, you throw around accusations that Pete Davidson less than Dave Chappelle.
Fuck you.
Defend yourself. Give me 3 reasons before you
Besmirching the good name of Pete Davidson.
spew some horse shit like that. 3 reasons.
Neck tattoos,
Defend it.
depression, and shitty dating history. Whatever.
We're going to allow it.
Okay, thank you. So, but wasn't Chappelle like the pioneer of the, hey, everybody's phone has to be in a special pouch, and then you check in the pouch?
Yeah, I went to an Amy Schumer show, and she did that to every,body where you had to
that makes me gag a little
pouch it up.
And then, I mean, so you can't record her doing other people's bits that she'll just do on her special. So,
You throw a lot of shade.
these are
You know
recorded
how heavily,
facts.
You know how heavily I have to edit this show?
Do you know how heavy I am? All right.
I've heard Amy's actually a friend of the program, so she's
Ann loves Wendy's.
yeah.
Wow. We're going to edit all this out of our life.
I'm sure she's great. But anyway, so the pouches, all right, I can kind of see that. But then now to like, here's a legal document saying,
Well,
so
then you
what,
have to take off
what
your
all does it
watch
cover?
now.
You can't talk
have
about
a
it?
smartwatch.
Oh,
You
Jesus.
can't have...
Well, does that include tweeting? So, like, if you went on Twitter and said,
You can't tell someone you went to the show.
This is some great marketing.
Like that,
Yeah.
like it's insane.
From
Well,
a marketing
now-
standpoint, I'm
Has
like,
anybody
that's
come
super
forward
smart.
yet and been like, I'll talk about all of it. I don't give a fuck. It's retarded.
No, 'cause
and any
Pete
judge
Davidson
is
will
going to
sue
throw
him.
this out. Yeah, but it would make me famous. Like if I was a comic, I would have bought a ticket to that and just gone, and then I would have done it on stage. And now you're in a weird thing where it's like, well, it's freedom of speech.
yeah,
But it's also like
Yeah.
his experience.
yeah.
And you can't tell a reporter that they can't use their memory and write an article
Well, also, like,
at a show.
yeah, if you're just relaying the information to somebody, how is that not a breach of contract? But if you were like posted on Twitter that you went,
Yeah,
how is that,
you have
how is
the
that any
right.
different than telling your friend?
You have the right. Oh wow, you've been burned again. He said, if you throw a lot of shade, it's just physics. That's fucked up. Rudy.
I should charge for it, especially in the Vegas weather.
I don't like those kinds of jokes.
What the fuck? You don't like it when somebody else makes them because you didn't think of
people's
them.
expense. Yeah, no, I wasn't in a shade arena there at all.
Because what makes comedy shows more fun? Fucking legal documents. Hell yeah.
I guess he got mad. He had a blow up this summer when like somebody was like filming him and lost his mind and called everybody millennial baby, entitled. It's just the world we live in. I don't know. You can't stop everybody who wants to covertly try to do some shit.
Yeah.
You just can't do it. Like there's no way. So you can either go insane and punish 97% of people who aren't going to fucking do it. And somebody's still going to do it. You're telling me
Of
nobody's
course.
sneaking in a cell phone in those
Of
bag shows?
course.
Yeah.
Nobody's sneaking in a cell phone?
They're like, why do you have this old razor? No, that's my everyday phone.
Everybody can just have a fucking second iPhone now. It's been out for 11 years or whatever. I'm sure people have 2, 3 laying around.
Yeah, it doesn't just make you a drug dealer now.
Or an old iPhone or iPod Touch.
Oh yeah,
We've
those
all
recorded.
got one of those.
I know. I was a Zune guy.
Oh yeah, I had a Zune too.
Nice.
I had a blue one. It was rubber.
I had the brown one.
Then it stopped working. I probably still have it somewhere.
I got rid of mine. I should have kept them.
Remember what they called it when you sent a song to someone else?
Zune Pass?
Squirt.
No.
Squirt?
Oh yeah, you squirt.
Squirt me a song, bro.
Like in hindsight, did
Squirted
they not
songs to each other.
had they never seen porn or anything? Like
When did the Zune come out?
probably like
5?
04, 05 time frame.
And I remember unboxing it because it was the first time Microsoft had a product that they were trying to do the Apple thing of making the unboxing a cool experience.
Yeah.
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 It was.
I had a brown one, and then I got the limited edition Halo 3 one.
Ooh.
There was a Halo 3 Zune.
It was just the blue one that they rebadged and put
They did
graphics on it.
video. I remember how bad the video was. You could see all the pixels.
Yeah.
They were so shit. It was like the first iPods that you could watch video on.
Yeah.
But it was on just like the top of the screen. With
Yeah,
like a video.
the shuffles.
Oh, they were great. iPod Color. Right next to my Game Boy Color.
That's your Game Boy Advance.
Somebody said, anybody like drones? Get off me about the drones. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it one time, and I'm very mad about it. I'm going to get a drone. I'm not a dad. Fuck you.
That's a dad move.
And your jokes. Oh, you're getting a drone, Dad. Yeah, I am. I'm going to be free like a goddamn bird. There's nothing you can do about it. And you'll be jealous. You think you're going to have a
The
drone.
B-roll on your fucking comedy
You're
footage
gay.
is going to be lit, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, the B-roll for your fucking footage for your shows.
Oh, yeah. I'll have the drone just hover off stage.
That's what I'm saying. Like doing
Filming
like
me.
Have
Yeah.
a drone in the corner just right up there.
headline at a club, just having a drone float around the audience.
Rudy said, I think I remember you were so excited about the Zune because you want to see what hackers would do with it. Dope. You could probably use it as a hard drive.
Yeah, I mean 30 gigs, yeah.
Yeah.
This is back when they did have moving part hard drive. Like, you remember your iPod would like click.
I never
You
had
feel
one,
it.
but yeah.
You can feel it clicking inside of it.
I didn't buy an Apple product until like 2013.
Anyway, I'm getting a drone, idiots.
2015.
Do you think a drone's a dumb...
No, I mean,
Is that dumber? What's
It depends on
dumber?
what you use it
What's
for.
dumber, having a drone or
Or a
playing
Nintendo
video
Switch.
games? Yeah.
I don't know, man. It depends
You're
on
in
the
the
uses.
Air Force. You
Yeah.
understand the attraction of flying something.
Yeah. But
In the Air Force, you get paid to do both.
What do you do?
play
What's
a
your
video game
what's your
up
position?
I'm a helicopter mechanic.
You're a helicopter mechanic.
Yeah.
You fix helicopters.
Helicopters, yeah.
Yeah. But you understand the flying.
Yeah, but at the same time,
You're
you're,
even
not flying.
you're
in
on a
drone.
rotor. You're on a rotor.
Yeah, but you're not in the drone. That's the thing.
You're not in the drone, but you can get the goggles.
Yeah, and you're just like, wow, look at this thing flying around. This is, it's not the same. It's not the same. as
Wow,
you
you're
flying.
calling-
That way you
me-
can see your ass getting kicked from afar.
You're saying your pals who fly actual planes and helicopters and stuff.
Yeah, my pals, we hang.
You guys cuck me in my drone.
I mean,
Is that what you're saying?
I don't know.
Your
What do you
drone
consider
cuck- are you
cucking your drone? Are we
you're-
fucking the drone while you
I
watch?
feel like I'm getting flight cucked.
Okay.
No,
I'm
it's
just gonna
him
be
watching
honest.
you play with a drone going, he doesn't even know how to use it.
Yeah, he doesn't even know
I
what he's
feel
doing.
pretty flight cucked, if I'm honest with you.
God damn it.
Wow. I was excited. I was like, why I like to fly a drone? It's because I like to be free. You see this picture? Oh, fuck. You see this picture of Catalina? Now imagine with a drone, you can
Yeah.
get that shot. Matter of fact, it probably was shot with a drone.
Yeah.
They have these amazing 8K, 16K camera drones.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot that, you catch it with a drone. You're majestic. It's just you and your drone. Fuck! Can everything stop breaking?
Yeah, but the drone's there, not you. That's the thing. That's the problem.
Shut the fuck up. You don't understand it. You're a fucking mechanic. You're a ground boy.
That's true.
I'm
it's
an
true.
Air Force mechanic. Drink some motor oil and kill yourself.
Oh, I thought that was a dick. I was like, whose dick is that?
I take back all the service things. I'm flying a drone. We're up there. We're doing it. I'm looking at my phone. I can do first person point of view.
Yeah.
I can turn off all the controls so it all just melts away. And it's just me and my drone free as a bird, hovering over the sky.
And then you take off the glasses and the sense of disappointment you get when you realize you're still in your backyard.
I want everybody quiet. Close your eyes. We're going to do an exercise. Close your eyes. I'm going to check. I didn't say vape, but that's fine. I want you to feel like you're in the clouds.
Oh, that tastes like mint.
Okay, keep quiet now. This is my exercise. Here we go. Imagine. Hold on, please. You know, this is serious. Imagine. A fucking mosquito eats a drone. You can open your fucking eyes. This is,
And wow,
guys,
I'm standing in the exact same place
if
I was.
If I knew it was going to be this.
I like how over here drones are toys, and then in other countries they're like, oh, look, it's raining death.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You think this is
I don't get the reference. So, video games, gay, drones, gay.
No, not gay. Just like not a sense. It's cool if you're like filming shit on it, but if you're just like having it, like you said, a sense of freedom. That's not. You're still standing
Hey,
in the
what
same
are you
same
filming?
place.
Oh, I'm not filming. I'm just flying it. Get him! He's just flying it.
Yeah, me and the mob are
This
coming at you.
pussy's just flying a drone.
I've seen those.
Hit record, faggot.
Yeah, hit record.
If you're filming something, it's not gay. Sorry to shove you in our heteronormative drone culture.
Heteronormative drone culture.
You know what it is?
What is it?
I have seen those drone racing things on like ESPN.
Yeah, that's
Those
cool
first
too.
person ones are crazy how
Yeah,
fast
and-
those guys
Yeah,
go.
like if
that's
you're
nuts.
using it to like see shit, but like the whole
If you're using it to see shit or film shit. But if you're just flying
or racing it.
gay.
No,
if
not
you're
just flying
racing it and it's
It's a-
competitive, that's manly because you're building testosterone. But if you're just flying it because you think it's therapeutic and you want to be a bird,
No.
gay.
No,
You're
no.
not in the air. That's the
Oh, yeah.
problem.
Well,
That's
I'm
the problem.
sorry if every once in a while I want to drive out to Red Rocks, put a belt around my neck, and choke myself out with my pants around
do
my
people-
ankles in first person.
No, it's like
And the only way I can see my dick is with a drone.
That would be cool if you raise the
Porn?
drone up and watch yourself beat off.
no,
Drones
dude.
are useless. What you need is worker bees. Well, I
No,
don't
'cause-
know a guy with those.
God damn it. Well, no, it's like
What
if
are
you
you
want to fly.
goddamning?
No, if you want to fly a kite, but there's no wind.
I don't.
What I'm saying is, it's almost the same shit. It's like, hey, look,
Yeah,
I'm
a
a fly
kite that goes 4 miles.
Yeah, there's so it's like, oh, there's no wind. I guess I'll just pop out the drone.
And by the way, speaking of enemies getting bombed, anybody come 4 miles with me with a drone. I'll kill your whole goddamn family.
Well, that's what you need is like surveillance drones for you.
I think I put a 2-pound payload on this bitch and fly it for 11
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah. Well,
Don't they use drones to like cross drugs?
What
over
could
the
I
border?
drop on someone? You're a military bomb maker.
what? Nope, not that.
I heard what you said.
Okay.
What could I put on a bomb to drop on a drone that could release onto somebody that would hurt them more?
Hurt them more?
Like tear gas.
Copy of my album.
By the time you'd have to
How
figure
heavy is that?
you'd have to figure out a way to release it while it's up there if you did tear
Yeah,
gas.
I'll figure that out. Don't worry about
okay,
that. I
okay,
know
okay.
frame rates.
Gotcha. As long as you know FPS and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I got a lot of experience with
Megahertz and
Yeah.
megahertz, and I knew a guy once who started a hashtag. So we're good there.
You could take like it'd be cool if you got like aluminum cans of soda and just dropped them on your enemies.
That's not hurty enough.
That would hurt. That would hurt like a motherfucker.
How about if I weld
if you're straight up
spikes on the outside of
What
it?
if it was a
How are you gonna
diet,
drop those?
A Diet Coke with a Mentos lodged in, and then when it hits, it mixes and then blows up.
This sounds like just a great way for you to get as far away
Mythbusters.
as possible from a diet product. Hurry, get all the diet stuff onto the drone.
Do you think a drone could pick up a bowling ball? That'd be cool too.
Oh, shit.
I'm trying to think of stuff that could reasonably be carried by a personally owned drone.
That would cause damage, yeah.
Yeah, that's why
Not
I'm
a
saying a
bowling
full
ball.
can of Coke. Just
Can you get a hold of grenades?
Stick of
You
dynamite.
have connects.
Can I get a hold of grenades? No.
I get it. You're on the air. You don't want to say it. That's smart.
No, even off the air, I can't get grenades.
Well, we know somebody in the Air Force.
I can't. I can barely find
I've never even touched a grenade.
unsweetened almond milk.
What if we used it to drop chicken sandwiches on the less fortunate?
Do some good for this world.
Thank you.
know?
Tell me you would eat a chicken sandwich that just you're sitting in a park,
Yeah.
you're chilling, and then
If one came
a
out of the
drone
sky-
just comes up and hands you a chicken
If
sandwich.
I never saw the
You're
drone,
just
I would
gonna eat
thought
it?
God would want me to have it.
No,
I would eat
and-
it.
you would not
especially-
eat a random sandwich.
It would be like one of those times where your buddy's like, "Here, eat this," and you're like, "What? Why?" And they're like, "No, nothing. Just eat it." You know. You're always suspicious of that. So if a sandwich falls out of the sky into your lap, somebody's gonna be like, "Nah, somebody fucked with this."
You can put a stack of smaller drones flying up underneath the big drone to cancel their weight.
Now there's an idea.
You need 200 drones. Someone said that's
Yeah.
not
Just
true.
make the helicarrier from
Yeah.
Shield.
Oh my god! I gotta
Not
re-
Pokemon Shield.
I gotta
Marvel
rethink this.
Shield.
What is Pokemon Shield? I
new
can't
Pokemon
do it.
game.
I can't do it. I don't get Disney Plus. I don't get Pokemon. I'm not involved.
Yeah, that's fine.
Take me out tonight. I don't want to spend 1 minute watching Baby Yoda. Explain to me what happened. Because now everything's disappeared. So everything's going to be gone off. Everything Disney owns is going to be gone off Netflix. It's not yet.
Yeah, they're working on
yeah,
it.
they're little by little.
So they
yeah.
have to wait for contracts to end.
Yeah.
Yeah, exclusive.
And it's all going to be on Disney. Now, what does this mean? I can go watch Blank Check.
Yeah.
Or
Luck of the Irish or Smart
President
House.
Kid.
Yeah.
Snow Dogs.
Oh, Snow Dogs 1 or 2.
Yes. The Apple Dumpling
This
Gang.
sounds like shit.
High School Musical.
And then, of
I don't
course,
follow
now
this
they
shit.
own Marvel
Marvel and Star Wars.
and Star
Yep.
Wars.
So you can watch.
That's
know,
what I'd be
You
spending my
just
time.
you tell me how many movies you get through on Disney Plus before you fill your belly button with jizz. You tell me.
Well,
as
some of
a
the Marvel ones are
layperson.
pretty long, so
He's got
yeah.
a deep belly button, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
So you bought into this? It's $10 a month, I assume. Like
$6.99. But I bought the 12. I got the whole year for $80 instead of doing it
a
month by
whole
month.
year for $80.
Save some money.
You don't own a car.
True. But it's cheaper than buying all the Marvel movies on Blu-ray. So
Garrett, you own a car.
Yeah, yeah. That's how we got here tonight.
I imagine. Did you grow up a responsible boy, or has the Air Force made you a responsible?
The Air Force has
boy?
made me a responsible boy.
Yeah.
And I'm still not a responsible boy.
We don't. You know, him and I are kind of the same ilk because
Are we?
Well, ever since I was over there, I feel like I'm one of the boys.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
pretty
Patrick,
much.
thank you for your service.
Yeah.
I was given an Air Force hat by a young man.
How far did that fly?
What?
It was an Air Force hat.
It was an Air Force hat. He gave it to me. I think his name is Daniel Ray. Thank you.
Oh.
I pulled his Velcro name thing off the back and put my own on it, and I wear it out in public and just hope people stop
Stolen
me.
valor.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just get discounts.
Sometimes I buy the cheapest ticket Southwest sells,
Oh, yeah.
and
Just
I
rock
go
the hat.
hang in the smoking lounge
Yeah.
at the airport, and I wear the hat.
That's a good,
then-
that's a for sure way to.
And I dye my beard gray, and when people come up to me, I tell them war stories.
Okay. Okay. From
But
which
it
war?
all
That's
sounds
called
like-
stolen valor.
Yeah.
Yeah. From which war?
I was told it wasn't because I bought. I also wear a full naval blouse
Wow.
With the Air Force hat.
with the Air Force
Okay.
hat.
Okay.
Yeah, cover all your bases.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Take out all the insurance you can. You know what I mean?
And I actually
With
wear,
army boots.
Yeah. Wear army boots.
Yeah, I actually wear a patch that was given to me by a pirate hunting part of the Marines.
Okay. That doesn't
It's
sound
all-
real. That doesn't sound real.
It's
I'll be
all
honest with
crazy,
you.
and I actually have a mix of the digital camo and the classic camo.
Ooh. Yeah.
All
Gotta
mixed
mix it up.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah,
mix it
yeah.
up.
But it all matches.
Yeah.
And it looks nice. People stop me everywhere I go and salute and stuff. And because I wear like I have
You haven't paid for a beer in 6
I have
years.
an American flag.
Yeah.
You do the flags are backwards because the the
Yeah.
star's
in
got to be
battle.
facing forward or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they say, "Don't tread on me. I have one with a snake and some barbed wire." Chicks fucking.
You got a bunch of Punisher logos that
Sometimes
you
I
can.
just put them on my T-shirt.
Yeah,
It's pretty dope.
yeah. Got a
But
bunch
I go
of
out
grunt
and I
style
got
shirts.
I got a few challenge coins.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
throw those bad boys around.
Use them for scratchers.
You should see me down at the pool hall. I'm always
man.
anybody got next? You know what I mean? And they all go, oh, tell us a story.
Yeah,
And
tell
I'm
us a
like,
story about your exploits.
Not tonight. It hurts too much.
Yeah, I killed a bunch of ragheads in Vietnam.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
It's the anniversary of when I lost my wife, and I'd rather just be alone.
I just want to shoot some A-ball,
You will
guys.
have
Leave me alone,
6
please.
women corn cobbing your cock by midnight. I dare you to do it. No, but what were we talking about? Before I went on that flight of whimsy?
Flight of
Well, Vegas being a military kind of town.
Anyway, Air Force is faggots.
Yeah.
And the point is... No,
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say Air Force being kind of a military town, all the girls know at this point, like, you date a military dude, they're probably gonna hit you, you know.
This is actually fortuitous that you're here. Something's been going on lately. I've been hearing a lot of loud booms
You know, I heard
that
one
have been
too.
shaking my whole fucking house.
I heard one on Monday. I was at work.
It sounded like someone drove into my garage. I went outside and looked, and then I looked around. 4 other people were outside of their house looking around.
Yeah, it happened to me on Monday.
This has to be a jet.
I'm not sure what it was. It happened to me on Monday. We're at work, and there was like a loud boom like that. And
This
Did you have to sign an NDA like a Pete Davidson show?
no.
Oh, okay.
And then
This
the whole
has to be
building
a
shook.
supersonic jet.
Something. The whole building shook, and then I walked out. I thought somebody ran their car into our building. That's what it felt like.
The whole house.
And so I walked outside, and there's a building right across the street, and somebody's outside there. They're like, "Did y'all feel that too?" I was like, "Yeah, man." So
My house
what it
is
was?
already weak because I built it out of Rice Krispies and it's been raining a lot.
It was Guile practicing from Street Fighter.
Guile?
Yeah. Sonic boom, you know, fucking. All right. Adam would have been behind on that one. Miss you, Adam.
Yeah, I think he tuned out even. He was just like, "Whew, gotta go after that one."
is Adam still on the live, or is he?
I don't know. Adam, are you still there?
He had to go to flappers.com.
People really,
He had to go to Flappers.
people really want to
flappers.com.
know. Oh my God. I can't talk about it. I should go down there though and just show my face to Barbara Corcoran or whatever her name is.
Give her a piece of your mind.
Yeah. Barbara Corcoran is the woman from Shark's Tank.
Shark Tank. That's all it is.
Shark's Tooth?
Just Shark Tank.
A Shark Tale, the Will Smith movie.
I was going to start my own streaming service. I wasn't ready to announce it quite yet, but it's called P Stream.
P-Stream.
And
Disney negative.
it's basically a webcam over my shoulder, and you just watch whatever I'm watching right now. But it'll be
Just you treating other people like shit.
It'll be 640, 480 resolution,
Oh, that's good. That's the high
That's
quality
perfect for your
stuff.
iPod Touch.
up to 15 frames per second.
Nice. Watch it on your Apple Watch.
You can watch on your Apple Watch if you
Well, it's exclusively for Apple Watch.
stretch it to fill screen. What is that? What did you just look at?
Oh, no, that's just a...
I'm so
Airtime for
high.
guys, yeah.
You got me so high that I thought that was the thinnest Fitbit I've ever seen, or that you had grown. Look at how it kind of.
Yeah.
I thought, is that a? Because you just looked at it like it was a time.
That's acting, baby. Oh.
Yeah.
No, these are hair ties for guys. They're from a company called Long Hairs. And they make hair ties for guys.
This is gonna be a plug.
And I have a couple of them, and I like their stuff.
Do it. Hair ties for guys.
Hair
Do
ties
they,
for
do they
guys.
sponsor you yet?
Yeah, they throw me stuff. They
That's
throw
what I'm
me some
talking about.
discounts.
They throw you not even free hair ties.
No.
Discounts.
Well, no, the discount code took
Let
care
me
of the
tell
whole
you
price.
something, haircut. Let me handle this for you.
The discount
Let me-
code took care of the whole price.
When
of
I'm
the hair
done with
ties.
you, you're not going to be getting discount codes. Make sure of that.
He's ruining your sponsorship as we speak.
Hey, hair ties for guys. Patrick Melton here from the Nobody Likes Onions podcast. I've been around since 2005 doing this show, and I guarantee you haven't. I don't know what your company is up to, but get a grip, guys. Alex Kool-Aid Ansel is one of the biggest comedians in Las Vegas.
Physically. Geographically.
That's not what I was saying, but it's beside the point. My friend said he loves to use your hair ties. Look at him. Carefully lining it up. putting it in his long, lustrous hair, and he's plugging you on my podcast when, frankly, I'll edit it out if you don't treat my man right. Give him free hair ties. Are you giving him discounts? How much is a hair tie? $8?
They're 12 for 4.
12 for 4?
How much do you think they cost
I swear
to
to
make?
God, 20?
Like 3 cents?
Yeah.
12 for $4?
Yeah. No. Yeah, $12 for 4 hair ties.
$12 for 4 hair
They're like
ties.
they got them cool designer packs.
I need a dozen.
They last forever.
Listen to me. I need a dozen hair ties sent to my man immediately, or we'll never fucking talk about your company again. And I'm not trying to be polite. People are.
They were on Shark Tank.
Look at Alex. Look at Alex. Like, you're blowing it. You're blowing it. They were on Shark Tank. No cares given. No fucks given. Sorry, not sorry. He's a fucking star. And if you can't see it in his eyes, I'm going to come down there and tell you. Ship him 12 hair bands. Don't make the mistake. You don't understand how many people
12 packages, not
I
just
have
3 packs of 4.
in
There you go.
India that will ruin your trip advice. I'm talking tons of people. We have a whole farm.
This show pretty big in India?
Anyway, I'm sorry. I like the hair ties. Please send them some. Do the right thing.
I'll do an unboxing.
Yeah.
They come in a box.
Well, no, I mean,
I know how to
if
get your
they're-
costs down. What are they? What are they?
No, they come in a
I think I
pouch.
just had a stroke. What kind of hair ties are they giving you? Like, what kind of discount?
Oh no, they. I just tell them what I wanted, and they're like, "Okay, well, here's the total. Put in this code." And then when I did it, just took care of the whole price.
Nice.
So they just gave me a specific code for what I wanted, and took care of the
So
whole
now
price.
that makes it free.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a discount code from Costco or something like.
And then they also gave me a code.
Sponsored
So
me.
like,
I
if-
got to apologize.
No.
Guys,
Hold
thanks
on.
for giving Alex some free. Oh no, they fucked you over. I knew it. You guys are
No.
pieces of shit.
Well, for a month they had a thing where if you put in Y2 Kool-Aid, they had a thing where if you use Y2 Kool-Aid, you get like 10% off.
Y2 Kool-Aid.
Yeah, my social media handle.
Oh, dope.
Oh, so you got your own discount code?
Yeah.
named
Oh,
after
you're an
you.
that was only a-
affiliate cuck.
Yeah.
I remember when the Air Force did that to me.
The old Philadelphia cook.
In my drone,
God damn it.
I was flying my drone out by Nellis the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck.
And they were all, you can't fly drones here. And I was like, okay.
I pay taxes, bitch.
Yeah, yeah,
Did
that's
you
what
give
you
them a
should've said.
Popeye's sandwich? And they're like,
yeah,
okay.
I said, I'm the one who picked your outfit or paid for your uniform.
Tell the guys at the gate they're not real cops. They love that. They love that.
Yeah, that seems like
Listen here, you
something that'd
donut
be
jugglers.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What?
I just can't imagine that. What happens? A gun
What
up your
happens?
asshole?
I heard a drunk guy do it one time, and they got really mad.
Did they have to go to green dot sensitivity?
Yeah, yeah. No, they had to go to ADAP, which is Airman.
ADAP?
Yeah, it's like.
Oh, that's for black people. ADAP?
Oh, okay. Now I see where you're going.
You ever get
I
a
got you.
DAP from anybody?
There
Like,
you go.
DAP.
It's the Air Force
12
Drug and
hours.
Alcohol Prevention.
12 hours of shaking hands. There you
People are saying this room has to have a bad smell. No, that's not true. This is a nice room.
Yeah, it smells fine.
It's a big room. This doesn't do it justice. Don't mind these guys back here. They're
almost holding hands.
They're not.
Why are we here? If we don't move, nobody will notice
When
us.
podcast guests don't show up, I put one of those in a chair.
Oh, okay.
So one of them could have been me, almost.
And yeah, it's
Probably the one with tits.
yeah.
Let's be honest.
but I'm still gonna turn this into a oxygen bar
Oh,
on this
Jesus.
side, and back here I want to have just bean bags and help yourself
couch, right?
mushroom bowls.
Oh, nice.
That'd be cool.
where you just shroom out.
Oh,
Yeah.
goddamn.
So what's it like being an Air Force mechanic? You just go to work every day like a normal fucking job?
Yeah, weird, right? Yeah, no, I'd show up there.
Are you enlisted or
Yep,
you just
enlisted.
work there?
No, I'm enlisted.
Like, because I know a guy who works there, but
Yeah.
he just like has taco shells.
Fucking casual.
Taco shells.
Casual. Yeah.
All right.
No, I show up there. I work from 6 to 2:30 every day.
And you live off the base.
Yeah.
And then you do stand-up comedy. Yeah, we did a show the other day. You were talking about it. And I don't know. Like, it just seems like a dangerous line to walk. Especially
No.
given you guys its propensity to report comedians.
Yeah, if they want to report me, go right ahead. I'm trying to get sponsored by the Air Force, honestly. Because whenever I go on the road, I have to take leave.
Oh, okay. I can handle that, actually.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah. Shout them out. Give them tell them to sponsor me real quick.
Yeah.
Look,
After the long hairs, talk to. Yeah.
Yeah.
look, Air Force. Whoa.
Give me a plug real quick.
We're the Air Force. Garrett Hall is doing comedy in brothels, selling government secrets for pussy.
Well,
He's a whistleblower, and you're going to read about this show in the New York Times.
Another stroke.
In the New York Minute. Yeah. You're going to read about this in the New York Times tomorrow, because his name will be synonymous with the Eric Snowdens and the Bill Cosbys of the world.
What the
We all know. God damn it! Stop disappearing on my rants. I need Catalina. It's
that's
a
what I'm trying to
shining beacon of hope.
Once I do the whistleblowing, that's where I'm going to retire to. Is Catalina. They'll never find me
don't
there.
blow
You're gonna fly there by
whistles
drone?
inside.
Yeah, I'm going to fly there by
We
via
have a
drone.
dog. The point is,
It'd be great if that turned off and turned on and said Epstein didn't kill himself.
Costco,
Oh, they're for
Air
sure listening to
Force,
us.
sponsor my boy.
Yeah.
Give him what he needs.
Yeah, he doesn't need hair ties. Give
Look
those
at
to
him.
Yeah.
He barely has the energy to sit up. I've adjusted
Look at-
this camera down 3
I'm just
times.
hanging, dude. I'm getting comfy.
It's getting lower and lower.
Yeah, I'm settling in.
Give him what he needs. He wants one jet. Here's what he wants.
I haven't explained what I want.
He wants an F-22
He'll tell you what you want.
Raptor,
Yeah.
an F-22 Raptor, and he wants the one that Starscream was
about-
based on.
how about an F-150
And-
Raptor?
Nope.
I'll take that.
Too late. I've already ordered. I had one-click ordering on.
Yeah.
Can't undo it.
$1 million in a briefcase full of unmarked Popeyes chicken sandwiches.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Non-sequential too.
Non-sequential. Spicy, not spicy, not spicy, spicy, spicy,
Yeah,
spicy,
yeah.
spicy, spicy, not spicy, spicy, not spicy, not spicy, spicy. If I detect a pattern, your whole family dies.
That's a second family threat. I love
To
Yeah.
the Air Force? Yeah.
think
And
so,
it's a
yeah.
pretty big family. But trust me, I'm like a cross between this Austin Powers and
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
one of the guys in the Austin Powers movie.
Austin Powers and a guy who hangs out with
And
Austin Powers.
Costco, are you? My boy just teamed up with the Air Force. If you didn't hear the last promo,
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? Say no to the Air Force? Costco, quit being a bitch. Here's what we want: a pallet of hamburger helper every week.
No. Just
Chicken
just,
bakes.
No. Honestly, just
You're right.
Just
coffee,
red meats.
and it better be single sourced.
Yeah.
Chicken-
Cruelty free.
And what?
Cruelty free coffee.
Oh, red meats.
Yeah,
oh, yeah
red
they got
meats.
good bison
I
there.
have
want a
great
little
meats
cruelty
there.
in my coffee. Cruelty free for him though.
Okay. Yeah, red meats, burger.
Unlimited burgers.
Yeah.
And we're gonna need you to cook them too. You don't need to fill your
Steaks,
whole grill with that
ribeye,
shitty
you
thick
know?
crust pizza.
No.
Our pizza at Costco's dope, bro.
It's fucking shit. And so is that chicken bake.
the chicken bake is
That
goes
chicken
hard.
bake looks like it came out of a dog 3 weeks ago. It looks like
No,
a log
it's
of
good.
white dog
It's
shit.
actually good.
It's like bacon and Parmesan and chicken in a goo. Which I can only imagine is condensed milk and cum.
Pretty good combo.
So, I mean,
Yeah, that
where are
is
you
my
complaining?
favorite. That is my favorite Jewel pod. Condensed milk and
Yeah.
cum.
That's on the secret menu.
Fuck. Well, that's all I really wanted to talk about.
Trying to get a sponsorship deal. There.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I really had for today. I did go. I'll tell you this, and I don't mean to be racist. You remember
Good
my
start.
last. You remember my last apartment?
Yeah.
Why I left?
Because of the trash that was building up from the neighbors.
Well, the neighbors did. I should put those pictures together one day.
yeah.
All those pictures I took. I took a picture of my neighbor's trash pile outside their door on their landing every day because it was ridiculous.
They just threw like loose garbage out there.
I've never seen a family go through hot and readies
Oh, yeah, they would
fucking
always
They
have-
loved a hot and ready, and they
Yeah.
never
Little
spoke for the
Caesar.
extra asbestos.
Okay,
boo.
can't blame him there.
It's $1.
A hot and ready's fucked pretty hard, man.
But the extra
No,
asbestos
they do
is,
not fuck pretty hard.
They do actually.
They're garbage.
They're like in a pinch.
They got a thin crust one.
No,
now.
listen. As far as calories to
Oh,
price
God.
ratio,
Here we go. Air Force.
hot and ready.
Air Force lingo.
No, yeah, calories and price. Yeah,
Don't
calories
come
to
in
price
here
ratio.
with your health talk.
How
hot and
many
ready's-
FPSs they got?
Yeah, hot and
refresh
ready's
rate?
and double quarter pounders are like the most bang for your buck.
I believe
any.
you.
He does some powerlifting on the side.
Yeah, of course he does. We get it, Rachel Maddow.
What's she up to?
Dead.
Yeah,
Oh, hold on. I thought you were talking about Paula Deen.
no,
I got those two mixed up.
okay,
Me too, all the time.
yeah.
One looks like Harry Potter. One looks like Harry Potter if he died in a river and floated up weeks later. No
Hagrid.
disrespect to Lacey Peterson.
No. Shout out
No,
to
it might
Scott.
be too
Free my boy
soon.
Scott.
Yeah. Yeah. Free him though. I just watched this
He didn't do it.
documentary. No, on the real though. Now that you brought it up, Catalina. He's innocent.
Probably.
They have
I gotta see this
literally
documentary.
no
What's it
evidence.
on?
It's
Netflix?
No, Hulu.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. What's it called?
Here's what happened. His wife goes missing.
Like bitches be doing.
He went fishing Christmas Eve. That's why everybody thought was weird.
Yeah.
And then her body washed up a week later or whatever in the cove. Might have been more than a week. I think it was a week. Like December 24th to like January 3rd. The point is, it was publicized for like that week where he went fishing, and it was all over the TV and stuff. So if somebody did really take her,
Yeah.
the natural place to go dump her would be in the bay
Yeah.
Yeah.
for her to wash up there.
Yeah.
And that looks even worse now.
Yeah.
And you think it's gonna take
People
that
forget
long?
that's not proof.
Yeah.
That's not like beyond a reasonable doubt.
No,
like,
you can't convict
it's a
somebody off
big
that.
fucking bay, and people might dump bodies in there. That's not proof. So like, muscle Harry Potter and fat Michael Jackson. I don't know what that. Oh yeah, I get it.
Okay.
A lot of dumb jokes. And then the other thing was like there was a burglary right around the time she went missing across the street. And if she would have gone out, and apparently this like burglary crew like had a history of like killing people and like her dog was like running around. If she would have saw those burglars, they would have fucking just taken her. And then once it hits the news who she is and why her husband's believed to be a guy, like there's just really like no fucking proof.
It's kind of sketchy for sure.
Like it's
When it's
usually
on
the
Hulu, I
husband,
wanna
and
watch
I
this.
get it.
Yeah.
It's usually the husband, and I get it. But
Yeah.
But again, free my boy Scott.
free Scott, he's been in there long enough. And by the way, Lacey was a bitch, so
She might have earned one.
she did it. I don't know what
She
that means.
might have earned one. Tell me that's some Arkansas shit and not Air Force shit.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
What'd you do for Thanksgiving? Did you have a big dinner?
No, I went to
Grandpa?
comedy comedian / promoter's house, and Gabe Lopez from the Dirty at 12.
Oh yeah, Gabe.
And yeah, had a good time. Had some really good food over there.
What was he doing? Just
Inviting wayward
being
comics.
mean to Hispanics and
What?
kicking puppies again.
Again,
You know his shit.
you
So
know.
he's like,
his
welcome to the Dirty at 12:30. You hear a puppy like he kicks puppies all the way up the stairs. Then he gets on stage and he goes, "Where's my Latinos? Get the fuck out!" tell me he hasn't said both those lines in a show.
Not
Not that
one
I've
after
heard.
the other.
Yeah.
Every time he says, "Get the fuck out."
Well, that's so like
That's
Yeah,
the
and
end.
before he said that, he said, "Where are my Latinos?"
He says a lot of stuff in between there too.
Yeah.
Maybe
Context.
not. Here's
Yeah.
the two lines I remember. Where are my Latinos? Get the fuck out. Gabe Lopez. That's going in quotes on a plaque.
Where my
And-
Latinos ... Then get the fuck out. Because then like that makes sense.
Yeah.
That works. Because there is stuff in between there.
Yeah.
But he does say both those things.
Yeah, and it looks real bad on paper, Gabe. Here's what I want. I want $1 million. This whole
List of
show is just
demands.
threats that'll
Yeah.
never.
I want a headline. I want Popeye sandwiches.
Yeah.
Costco membership for my.
I want $1 million. I don't. You know what I mean? I've headlined Dirty once, and I think it's too long for that crowd.
Depends. Like
30 minutes, 35 minutes is too long for that crowd.
depending on how many like people do guest spots and feature
Yeah.
I don't know,
spots.
it's like
and-
2 a.m. when it's over, and it's like he's been keeping it tight though. He's been keeping it down to like 4 comics.
Yeah.
They used to do like 7 or 8.
Yeah, like I've done the first guest spot and I've done like a third guest spot, and I like doing that first guest spot more than anything because everybody's charged up for
And
it. They're ready for it.
attentive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really think 30 minutes at the end, no matter how good you are, they're
Yeah,
drunk
it's-
as fuck.
Yeah, they still
He's
been
late
drinking
as
and it's
fuck.
2 a.m.
And you're at South Point.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? These
yeah,
are
it smells
three-
like horses there.
3 never go to a second location.
It does. It smells like a petting zoo.
Jesus.
Where?
South Point.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it
How
does.
dare you?
Go to the
getting-
parking
Hold
garage.
on, we're getting a
Oh,
lot.
parking garage. Nah, I don't park in the
We
parking
actually
garage.
are getting our sponsor Steak and
Wrestling.
Shake is very angry.
Oh.
They have a restaurant at South Point, and they don't like him saying that.
Who's that? Steak and Shake.
Shake.
Oh,
So apologies to Steak and Shake. We didn't mean it. This is not real.
I actually just got a text from the Oyster Bar at South Point.
yeah,
They said
yeah.
they said they agree with me.
Oh, actually, I just got a helicopter from Catalina. God, fuck, Catalina. Said that everybody was dead now. Well, that's gonna do it for a show. If
Oh, we're not going to talk about Irishman? Have
you
you,
want
seen
to
it
talk
yet?
about Irishman,
Have you seen it?
Man, I got a lot of complaints
I'm
about
gonna
them.
say it one time.
About them.
Yeah, I got a lot to say about those people.
The movie, the series. That's not a joke about how long it is. I haven't seen it yet. I also haven't seen El Camino yet.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Definitely
I
watch
also
those.
haven't seen. There's another big one.
Lost.
Home Alone. Goodfellas.
No, there's
Scarface,
another big movie that everybody's seen on Netflix that I haven't seen yet.
The Godfather.
Oh, Bird and Annette.
Bird in the net?
No.
Oh. The net again.
Yeah,
Ugh.
no. Anyway, I haven't seen them. I haven't. I've seen Mixed. It's
Mixed?
Scorsese, so
Okay.
I expect a lot.
I enjoyed it.
You know, I expect it up there with The Departed.
The Departed.
That's his best. And these are jokes for Scorsese fans. You hate or love?
I liked it. Yeah.
Liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good.
Wow, what a mumble stiltskin.
I know.
What?
Hey, you're over here sounding like Scooby Doo trying to run every time you start sentences.
You're right. You're right. That's a fair analysis. Finally, somebody in the Air Force gets some balls. Yeah, that was perfect, actually. I'm going to use that as a quote. Like Scooby Doo trying to run every time he opens his mouth. Perfect.
Thanks.
Poetic.
Thanks.
Yeah. Hayseed Hemingway over here. Just fucking up.
Hey,
I call him San Antonio Snooki, so don't.
Not that orange.
Yeah, no. No,
this
we're
light.
all in the club now. Yeah, I'm definitely retarded. I shouldn't have smoked that much weed and probably will do more in just a second.
That's true.
What's the movie about? It's got Ray Romano.
Yeah, it does.
It's got Sebastian Maniscalco in it.
Deborah.
Yeah. What's his name? Jim Norton plays
Of course he does.
Don Rickles.
Don Rickles. Yeah.
Oh, Lord. I can
And-
actually see that. He probably looks similar to him now.
Looks
Yeah.
pretty close. Actually, Jim Norton in this movie looks rougher than Don Rickles did.
Yeah, for
you know what I mean?
sure.
Like at an old age.
Because you were talking about sucking trannies' dicks too. So
I love Ron Dickles.
and then
So give me the premise of the movie. Sell it to me.
Action
Why should I?
Bronson.
This is 3.5 hours long
yeah,
It
but you
is
need
long.
3.5 hours
to tell this story.
Well, no, to explain the backstory of like, do you know who Jimmy Hoffa is?
I've heard of him.
Yeah, exactly. But to go into
He
like
owns
detail,
a Rick's on Decatur.
he actually franchises a couple Wendy's in this area.
Yeah, this is like a mobster man.
Yeah.
union guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
But you have to
I
have the
knew
whole
his
3.5
dad,
hours
Phil.
to explain his story too.
So it's the Jimmy Hoffa story?
No, it's a guy who drives Jimmy Hoffa around and kind of does his dirty work for him.
Is this a remake?
No.
No.
So
was there a series like this?
Maybe. I know.
I'm not sure.
Oh no, there was a guy about a guy who drove Al Capone around. This is a complete ripoff. Scorsese shit.
Yeah, but this dude's working for two different people. Like
he was working for the Philly mob, and then he got in real good with Hoffa, and then became like Hoffa's like enforcer, but still working for the Philly and East Coast mob.
And James McAvoy from Split.
God damn it, no. So
is he not in the movie?
No.
Somebody said that.
James McAvoy? I don't think he's in it.
I don't think so. He might be.
So it's got one of the guys
Who
from
plays the Irishman?
De Niro.
Yeah, Robert De Niro's Irish.
Who plays his dad?
It's a great question.
Who plays his sister? I can't.
Oh, that was James McAvoy, his sister. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't follow a movie without like a real backstory on it.
Yeah. So you want this to be 5 hours, like?
No, I think like lose a lot of like the story.
Okay.
And just tell me like how it started.
Just tell you about his family tree.
Just like run into my house and yell. A guy hit another guy, and now the planet is off balance, and the sun is hurtling towards a tree with a cat in it, and then just leave.
Okay.
Let me figure out what happened.
A lot of exposition there, yeah.
Yeah, I painted a picture, but I didn't get too preachy, and I let you just kind of like, you tell me.
Yeah.
It's wow.
You don't want it too artistic.
A lot of people said it was garbage, and then I saw somebody said it was one of Scorsese's top three.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say top 3, but I think he did a really good job, and it's a really good movie.
I'm sure we'll tell him that.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Garrett Hall thinks you did a pretty good job, Mr. Scorsese.
Air Force, Garrett Hall.
Yeah, he's in the Air Force.
Green Dot
and
training.
He's
Green
working
Dot
on a partnership with Costco as well.
Yeah.
So.
Marty, if you're out there.
Marty, baby.
Put me in
movie, it was good. It was good,
The more I watch shows like Entourage or
hang out with LA
you ever watch
Comics.
Project Greenlight when that was on?
That's the one with
Matt
Ben
Damon
Affleck
and Ben Affleck, with filmmakers. It's all horseshit that they just make up as they go.
I'm sure.
With a budget, if you had to pitch a movie to Scorsese, you ran into him at a dinner party. He goes like, "You're not in the business." I don't know what he sounds like.
That's pretty close.
You're not in the business. Why don't you tell me your idea for a movie? You got an idea for a movie? Got an idea for a movie there, Alex?
Alex, oh yeah, the Alex Ansel story.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, no.
filmed at the Oyo.
No,
What would your movie be?
from being on or from selling TVs to
From
being on them.
Doritos Dust Till Dawn.
It's not bad. There you
That's
go.
pretty good.
Sorry, you were saying your movie. I
There you
shouldn't
go.
interrupt.
No, I'm not Mama June. No, all right.
You're in the entertainment business. You've never thought about a movie? What if somebody in the comedy world came up to you and was like, "Hey, let's do a movie"? You'd be like, "I got nothing."
No, I got an idea for a series.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell it on here.
Why?
Oh, somebody's going to steal it.
Why?
Yeah, for
This is
sure.
the same as mailing it to yourself and in an envelope. Putting it out there is
Fine.
saying I can point to this date. That was my fucking
All
idea.
right, fine. So,
You know what I mean?
It's,
this is the fucking proof.
so
Listen to me, everybody.
So do you wanna
This
hear
is
it?
my boy's idea.
so this
You
is
hear me, Air Force?
this is the
No, we really want to hear it.
all right. So the idea is
Let me ask you real quick before you start. How many people are in it?
you could probably do
Who
10.
plays Robert De Niro's dad?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
All right. So it's about a
Is this
few.
going to be a single camera? Or are we talking like a
It might be
sitcom,
mockumentary
4
style,
camera?
almost like
Like documentary now?
no, more like a Office.
Office?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Or that
Trailer Park
great
Boys?
show about the parks?
Parks and Recreation.
No, Seinfeld.
They do hang out in parks a lot.
So here's the show. It's
Yeah.
Party Down.
And do you want to film it like in locally, or would
Yeah.
you travel?
It's Party Down meets.
Oh, Party Down. Hold on. Would you get Jane Lynch?
Maybe.
or sort of an Adam Scott.
Possibly.
Great.
So Party Down meets 6 Feet
I
Under.
just heard back from
It's
Adam Scott. He's not available.
It's about a funeral
Who's your
DJ.
backup for the Adam Scott role?
Garrett.
Before we dive into story and substance, we just want to make sure casting is possible.
God damn it.
Also, the studio has a deal with both Emilio Estevez and
fantastic.
Lorenzo Lamas.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
So both of them need to be in this. And
Was the guy from Highlander busy?
the guy who plays Jesse Pinkman in Breaking Bad,
Aaron Paul.
Paul, he has a deal with Netflix, and he also has to be in it. He doesn't want to be in it. He's made that very clear to us.
Yeah.
So is his agent. He's going to be hostile on set, but he has
He's
to
gonna
be
use the word bitch
in
a
at
lot?
least 17 scenes.
Well, I'm going to be hired onto the crew to come fuck Jesse Pinkman up. That's
There you
like
go.
my
He's
own
going to keep
job.
him in check with a drone.
Also, 2 of the children in the
They're all children.
haunted death scene.
There's no haunted
There
death scene.
has to be now. We're sponsored. We want this to come out for a Halloween
Yeah.
release.
Yeah.
So we actually need to turn it into a horror. We need to pivot.
All right, so it's about a funeral DJ,
Okay, perfect.
right? And he
And what kind of music is this DJ
exactly.
playing?
It just depends on the person that's
Right.
dead.
We could only get clearance for like Skrillex sound alike.
Well, no, I just got a text from the Netflix execs, and they said it has to be indie rock. That's it. Nothing but indie rock.
And no, I think it's a misspelling actually. Indian rock.
Let me check. Oh, you're right.
Yeah,
Desi. They mean
so it
Indian
has
is
to
in
be
Desi rock.
Contemporary rock
Yeah.
from the country of India.
Yeah.
So like drive around in some cabs, figure it out. Yeah,
that kind
a
of
lot of that
shit.
stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
So
now
it's
tell
about a
us.
funeral DJ,
I'll tell the story.
and he has like a rival, right? Of course,
Right,
and then he
drives
plays all
a
the
cab.
no, he plays all the biggest
Could
funerals.
Dane Cook be the rival? I'm seeing Dane
maybe,
Cook.
maybe.
Dane Cook getting punched in the face in a movie would rock.
I think Dane Cook would be great. Now,
Dane
how are we
Cook?
going to sell this to Asian market? China is one of the biggest movie markets in the world right now.
It's a show, but thank you.
We need to sell it. Yeah, but we're going to actually just put all the episodes back to back and release it as a movie in China because they
With
don't.
just a bunch of credits.
They
in
have an
between.
oppressive government and a better attention span.
God damn it! It's actually going to be a
movie to
lot
them
of.
is actually a little short.
It'll be super anti-China and
Good.
mainly
That's
about
what I
the
like to
government. Yeah.
Oh, great! No, that is
People are
good.
cool. Government,
yeah. No.
you know.
Well, even then.
I don't expect to play there anytime
Yeah.
soon.
Okay, and then who's the Harrison Ford bad boy dad type?
Bad boy dad. That all the girls want to fuck.
Yeah.
Somebody like me, but like obviously older.
Okay.
So you with the gray beard and your
Yeah,
army
like-
outfit.
Yeah,
Like
you gotta
Stolen
wear
Valor
your,
outfit.
you gotta wear your Stolen Valor
Yeah,
special.
you know how like I'm a sexier, younger John Goodman,
Wow. That's great.
like that, but like to me,
Oh, okay.
but older, but not as old as John Goodman because he's sagging now. He should have kept eating. My guy.
I'm gonna have Danny McBride in it playing you.
Danny McBride actually is committed to another role where he plays a sleeveless, flannel-shirted lesbian
Oh.
who comes to term with having an affair with his own mother's ghost.
Thank you.
Needless to say, it is an Oscar contender.
Yeah. Well,
That's-
First time to win an Oscar for a
let's
show.
not mess with that.
the Academy's perusing it. They're considering it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Academy's considering it.
He's a darling.
Yeah.
So actually,
It even says for the Academy's consideration at the beginning of the movie. Got to have cameos by Bill Cosby.
right,
Of course.
right,
Because he's
yeah.
Ghost Dad and
Yeah.
it's a funeral show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually have a CGI version of
Hologram.
Bill Cosby.
Hologram.
Yeah. You gotta figure out a way to get Cat Williams in this movie.
Of course.
Yeah.
First of all, I think we have to figure out a way to keep Cat Williams out of the movie.
Yeah.
You know what
No, he's gotta
This
be in
is-
it.
This is gonna be good.
He's got to be in it.
Yeah, his people have already called. They are
Numerous times.
They are interested, and he
Yeah.
just keeps. You can hear him hitting a stool with a towel over the phone.
Yeah.
It's fucking annoying. It's like we get it.
Pimpin',
Yeah,
pimpin',
yeah.
pimpin'. Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing the.
Yeah, he just kept throwing things.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
he-
Scooby-Doo
Getting
running.
arrested
Yeah.
in Miami nightclubs.
he talks all the time in that cadence.
And getting choked out by his 7th graders.
Cat Williams is my favorite comedian of all time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What do you love about him?
What I love about him, that he's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite cat bit?
Whenever he talks about my favorite one of all time, okay, is him talking about Michael Jackson, and he's like, there's things I got at my house, like silk sheets. I got paintings on the wall. I got, fancy liquor. I got shit that bitches like. What does Michael Jackson have at his house? A fucking theme park. He's got a chimpanzee running around. He's got a bunch of shit that kids like. I know he did that shit.
It's pretty fucked up, actually.
And the crowd starts booing him, but he gets him back, and it's very
This show
impressive.
actually does a lot of work with children.
Yeah. Man, I hope not.
Yeah. They listen to my Pokemon segment that I have at the end of every episode. So tune in for the Pokemon
Oh
segment.
yeah, it is
Gotta
Woke
catch 'em all.
Wednesday. We do like to do a Pokemon
Hell yeah.
segment.
I'm on Shield, so if you got Sword, send me your friend code so we could trade some shit.
What the fuck did you just say?
So there's two
I'm on
separate...
Shield, so
Yeah.
if you've got Sword,
Yeah, because there's two versions of the game, and each game has 400 Pokemon, but every game has 375. So there's 25 exclusive to each one that you have to trade between the two, so you can collect all 400. So I need.
Once they are all caught, what happens to them?
Well, it's like a.
You use them for cheap labor, the Pokemon?
You can give
Yeah.
them jobs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and you can make money off them, which is weird, but mainly for cockfighting. But I think the main objective and the goal, of course, is to be the best trainer and win. And beat
I
all
trained all my
I'm finished.
Pokemon to design other Pokemon.
Right, and then it's also to fill your Pokedex. So it's to show that you've encountered, battled, and owned every single Pokemon in the game. Right now, my Pokedex is almost at 200, so I'm like halfway through.
Are Pokemon sentient? Like,
Self-aware and shit?
self-aware.
Well, they say their own name.
Pokedex and your BMI.
God damn it.
so you're just a slave owner at a certain point.
You're a slave owner
Yeah, they're
slash
just
cockfight,
trapped in this app.
yeah.
Yeah, and you trap them in tiny balls like a fucking genie, and you never let them out. You can let them out.
What do they do for you?
Give me a sense of accomplishment.
They fight the other Pokemon for
Yeah.
You
you.
can
fuck
actually
the other
make
one, though.
money off this, though? And do you have to
When
be in
you
a
say
league?
make money, what do you mean by that?
You know.
Like to pay rent money? Like that?
know.
If I streamed it, maybe.
To pay rent money? No. To get free tacos at fucking Roberto's.
Fuck yeah. That
Fuck,
sounds
man,
awesome.
that'd be
That's a pretty good
dope.
deal, actually.
Yeah.
That's as good as money in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
That was a bad
Then you
example.
can live at
You're playing with
Roberto's.
house money at that point.
Even I heard it
Roberto's
as it
is
came out of my
24
mouth.
hours. You could just live there
Yeah.
as long as you constantly keep eating.
As it
there.
came out of my mouth, I knew it was wrong for me to even say that. Well, that's great. I'm depressed now.
Y2 Kool-Aid, look it up. I got my
Yeah,
Switch
plug
code on there.
plug some stuff.
Yeah, at Y2 Kool-Aid is all my social media stuff. So that includes Twitter, Instagram, comedian Alex Ansel on Facebook, and alexansel.com.
And Garrett, anything coming up that we can?
Yeah, when is
send
this coming
people to? This comes out Christmas
Okay.
Usually less than a week.
2020. No, we like to get them in the can.
Saturday, December 7th. If this is out by then, December 7th, I got Barfly Comedy.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm hosting that over at Noreen's. It starts at 9 p.m. It's free. Come on through. We got
What is this place over there that does food? Is it like a
Brunchies.
food truck?
Brunchies, yeah.
It's
It's
just
a food truck?
No, it's a big grill. They set a tent up over and just serve.
Oh my god, that's in my no carb diet zone.
Yeah,
Just go there
yeah.
and get meat.
yeah, it's actually good.
Yeah. Super good.
Oh, it's actually good.
Yeah, ain't good for you.
The same thing you said to Scorsese.
Yeah.
Actually pretty good.
Well, Scorsese
Brunchies
movies,
is the
brunchies. Yeah.
Brunchies is the Scorsese of meat.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
And then on Tuesday, December the 10th, I'm doing 2 shows in LA. I'll be at Dime Bar and at 8, and then at 11, I'll be at Bar Lubitsch for some other show that I can't remember the name of.
Is that in L.A.?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to do shows there when I lived there.
Oh, December 14th, I'm doing a midnight show.
Oh yeah,
at
everybody's gonna
Kimmel's-
be there. Die.
At Kimmel's Comedy Club at the
Oh
Lake.
yeah, what's the theme?
Funny comedians.
Jokes. Fucking idiot. Yeah, go see that. It'll be great. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I'm doing shows all over town, but I'm not plugging them because I'm writing new jokes.
Okay.
I have a whole new joke about how my asshole is turning brown.
Also, come let me know when you want to do a feature spot at Noreen's on Sunday.
I don't.
Can't blame you. Can't blame you, honestly. Can't blame you.
Just fucking with you. I'd love to be there, and I'll be there every day.
Sunday fun day.
I know. I'll just sit there.
Sunday fun day every Sunday. If you're in the
All day.
Vegas area, come through.
Yeah, if you're in town on Sunday, come on down to Brunchies. Try their new gluten-free carb counter cupcake.
Yep, it's solid.
It's the size of a marble, and it has less frosting.
And you will thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah.
It'll satiate you for the entire night.
Yeah. You're gonna want to buy a baker's dozen because they are small. And last time I got them, I thought it was cereal.
Yeah, you can get 15 of them and hibernate for the winter.
No, they're not that big. I disagree. But he has an Air Force appetite, and I don't. Most of my children died before they were born. This is a safe place.
Yeah.
To promote things. So if you want to talk about your dead kids, or your dead comedy shows, you can plug them all here. I have no problem with it. I do a dead podcast, and a lot of dead people listen.
Also, I host a podcast with Tyler Jolly and Greg Price called Odd Man Out. So check that out.
We can't.
Sorry.
We were told no sports.
Okay.
Oh, check out Cuddle Time with Alex Ansel.
This is on the ring.
YouTube.
The ring.
And
doorbells of your victims.
Cuddle Time? Yeah.
Only available on select neighborhood
You can ask
ring
your Alexa
doorbells.
to listen to Cuddle Time.
Oh, people
Not
are
yet.
saying you look like James McAvoy in Split.
Oh, I do. Yeah, okay.
I don't see it, but you know what?
I mean,
that's a
cool
see it.
comparison. I'll take it. Thank you, viewing public.
I think if you ever insult
My
a guest
pants
of
are
mine-
just split. Nothing. Fuck you guys. All right.
Ooh, I think that sound means we have to leave.
That was just me farting.
Oh God. Well, I know the smoker amongst us needs to get outside and have a cigarette. Do you want to play video games? Do you want to stick around and play video games for the after show? For these people? Are you sitting in your own fart and making that face? 'Cause I can't tell.
I mean, I'd rather play the video games I got at home.
You don't want to challenge me to classic? Yeah, of course. I get it. You'd rather play Pocahontas 3D or whatever the fuck you have fired up. I get it.
You got to paint with all the colors, you know?
Of
all
the
the colors.
wind. Yeah. Yeah, God damn it.
You play as a little pug and you discover a new country.
Yeah.
Have you ever asked the grinning bobcat why he grins, motherfucker? You ever got to that level? That's a fucking peyote shit.
Yeah. You ever have an
Why
old
do
grandma
you-
in a tree?
Why do you grin, grinning bobcat? And then he just shit. Where'd Catalina go? Nothing works in my life. Thanks
It's
for.
one of the islands of Pokemon in the Galar region.
Yeah, that's about right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank Duddle Time with Alex Ansel.
Duddle? I'll take it. What does that
Like a
mean?
dud.
Oh.
Like a bomb. Familiar?
Good. Use these bombs on your fucking drone so you can drop them on
Nobody
people.
likes
that'd be cool.
Nobody likes onions.com/overdose. Join the overdose. $10 a month to get access to all the bonus content that we do. If I talk Alex into sticking around and playing some video games with me, we have show people what we have, Alex. We have
Yeah, why
two
do
beautiful
it's great. I get to
systems.
show this
Well,
regular size.
no,
This normal
I'm
size.
happy to do. I wasn't. That wasn't
you
the
set him up.
implication.
You
Of,
set him
no,
up.
it wasn't. That wasn't what I was doing at all, and I apologize because that was not my intention. You think it looks fucking big on me? These are not normal size consoles, but I have the NES Classic and the PlayStation Classic.
So how
you
do
and
you
me,
get the discs in
Tekken
here?
3.
You have Tekken 3?
Fuck yeah, I got Tekken 3.
All right.
Fuck yeah, I got
get in on some of
Rayman.
got Rayman.
Nobody was excited about Rayman.
Rayman's dope. I like it. Ubisoft.
You got
French
Luigi's
developer.
Mansion on there?
I got Louis. I actually have the one that came out before that called Luigi's Airbnb,
Ooh.
and it was like he had to try to like escape traps and get away from hidden
You had to wait outside the shared bathroom.
Nest cameras.
He accidentally locks himself out one time and has to wait for the actual owner of the home to figure out a way to get back in.
No, we're thinking of two different guys.
Oh, my bad. That's the other Luigi that I know.
Thank you to Garrett Hall for being here. I hope you'll come back and see us again. And thank you to, as always, Alex Ansel, who, what can you say? You never cease to amaze.
I have a beard
You're
now.
You're growing the beard out again.
Again?
You've had a beard.
Last time I was here, I was starting it, and now it's like, oh, it's...
Yeah, but you've had a beard before in your life.
Nah.
Yeah, you had. I wasn't in town, and I saw a photo of you. Unless it was, like, fake.
No, no, it might have been like an Instagram filter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to think that I can tell the difference between a fucking... Like, I don't think that I know a lot of girls who all of a sudden are kittens.
But
I
if
like
you
to
did,
think that I know
But
an
they shit in
Instagram
boxes.
filter from a fucking...
There we go.
We'll be right. I'll be right back, and I'm gonna play Super Mario 3 against James McAvoy. Thanks. Thanks for joining, and tell your grandma I said I was sorry about it.